Remembering Breonna Taylor 1 year after she was shot and killed by police in her apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. Today, the Grand Rapids native's life was honored with a march in downtown Grand Rapids. News 8's Ruben Juarez was at the march. He joins us now live from the newsroom with a message from her family.
Whitney, a large group of people made their way downtown to the street named after her, Breonna Taylor Way, to take part in a march to celebrate her life and to keep the discussion of police brutality ongoing. With a big band of supporters behind them, Breonna Taylor's relatives led the 1 mile march.
There are people who still care. There are people who do not identify human race as ethnicity or a particular color, and that's inspiring.
The organizers of the event worked with the city of Grand Rapids to make sure the march was peaceful. Earlier this week, a protest in Grand Rapids about a Minneapolis police officer charged with the death of George Floyd ended up with protesters in handcuffs.
What do we want? Justice!
We wanted to acknowledge Breonna Taylor's legacy and it not be in confusion. We did not want people to have a perception of us that is violent or that is unethical.
Holding police officers accountable for their actions, a major topic of discussion at the rally.
We don't hate police. We know that they're needed. We know that our community needs them. We just want to make sure that the police officers that they are hiring are there to serve the community, not for self-serving purposes.
Taylor was killed last year when Louisville, Kentucky police raided her home and shot her. Her family working with Michigan lawmakers to create change.
We're trying to make sure that that bill includes not just no-knock warrants, but no chokeholds. We have to understand that George Floyd has lost his life to a chokehold that did not need to happen.
In the meantime, Breonna Taylor's family and her supporters will continue to Taylor's cousin also made a point about how Breonna worked tirelessly as an EMT and how her family is using that work ethic to inspire them to fight for change. Reporting in the newsroom, Ruben Juarez, News 8.